Hello, everyone, and welcome to Day Job. I am your host, Code Marvelous, and today I am joined by a great friend of the show, Sanjay.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
It's going great, my friend. How are you doing?
Good. I was just thinking, man, none of my friends have shown me any Leela decks lately. So I'm doing well, but, could be better.
Well, I've got just the thing then.
What is it? Is it a Leela deck?
It is a Leela deck. It's the Leela deck that I've been doing multiple permutations of, and I've been resetting the stats each time. I finally settled on kind of a just, like, why not have 3 copies of all of the cards that are good in Leela? I don't know if that's necessarily the best, but it's served me pretty well. My 3 losses that have happened thus far have happened to a Mushin deck, which you can't really do anything too crazy about, and I had a very tight game against an MTI, and then the other loss was just to somebody who is playing Internet's asset spam, and I just couldn't keep up.
Oh, yeah. I guess you have tools to try, which is kind of cool. Like, you have crowdfunding and stuff. Yeah, I haven't played against that deck much. It looks intimidating. Yeah, for anybody watching who doesn't know Internet's NEH deck, it's just this very tempo positive NEH sort of rush asset spam hybrid deck, and it's just terrifying.
Yep.
Yeah, and he got second at Philly Store Champs with it.
He did indeed. Hey, Lori, welcome. We got Balder here now.
Oh, nice. Balder, one of the best co-hosts you've ever had on the show.
Well, he has a kind of silent strength, that I really appreciate. This kind of bedrock of quiet support.
Yeah, I mean, we're all, just trying to get second place because Cassie's untouchable.
Cassie is pretty untouchable as a co-host. She's not as skilled as a Netrunner co-host, but she certainly is an incredible video game co-host.
Yeah, she can tell you about Splatoon. Wow, this hand looks so, like, low, but fine?
Yeah, it's fine. So we've got this background I made. This is background 2 of my faction wallpapers that I've been working on.
Yeah, that's awesome. Featuring the incredible logo work that Nisei had done.
It's beautiful.
Some trash talk from our opponent. We have a falsified. That's a nice way to start the game.
Yeah, so let's draw.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just start Drip City.
Yeah, why not? I think whether they're just going to be mooshing out stuff or not, we still want to get some money.
I mean, it should be. There might be the occasional swear. I would like to find a Caldera. Caldera is really good. We can get the Ngolo down, though, so that we can threaten against all 1 cost or 1 ice servers.
Yeah. One thing that sometimes serves me wrong, when I have a deck that has Caldera or Feedback Filter, I draw so aggressively to find it, and then I end up making myself worse off than had I just left things alone.
So I'm going to say Agenda on server 2. Okay. It's not, but I still think we should probably go get it.
Yeah, let's get rid of it.
Do we think server 1 is an agenda?
It might be, but it's fine if it is, right? Like,
perfect.
I guess...
Problem solved.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. They can score their House of Knives if they want.
I don't know why I'm getting so washed out on the right side right now. Oh, well.
So we'll start this turn with $7. That's pretty nice.
Let's start. What do we think we should do?
Probably just draw up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I almost wonder if we don't want to contest that, because that's fun.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to contest it. I'd like to have, like, a diversion of funds in the hand.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine.
I think we'll eat the...
yeah, let's eat it. We have some cards that we don't care about.
Alright. So, what would be ideal here is if we could draw into Embezzle, then we could name Ice, knowing that there's at least one Ice in their hand.
Nice called shot.
No, but there is an Arc Lockdown.
That's scary. We can play around that pretty well. Do you want to draw up and maybe put down a turning wheel? Probably a turning wheel's not that important. I don't know.
I mean, it is if it's the last turn, and we need to try to dig, right?
Yeah, you're right. And I think also sometimes we really want to find. Wow, aggressive. So we can maybe draw twice and run it.
So it's the oboe. So
you want to go get it?
Yeah, we can go get it.
Yeah, we need to prevent a bunch of net damage.
Well, we need to.
That's fine.
We just need to prevent one.
Yeah, well, two from their ID ability as well.
Yeah.
In the interest of not being dead. Yeah, we can't prevent any of the four.
Because that's a cost.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we still have enough to eat 2 neural EMPs, which is all they can afford right now.
Yeah, that should be pretty great.
I would really like to just like try to run archives and get the get our crowdfundings back. Yeah,
well, we could run archives, and diversion then. That seems kind of fun.
Oh yeah, good call. Look at you with these top tier coming in hot with these top tier.
Yeah.
Plays.
I mean, it's kind of yeah. This is good. It's like a little scary to be at 0 credits or 0 cards versus them. But I like this.
But we also have a lot of money.
Oh, we have 2 crowdfundings? I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it, because I knew the Arc Lockdown would come if I didn't. So I think we draw. Yeah. Draw again, and then maybe poke R&D. While the
we can do that.
While the money's low.
I think we should, yeah. Yeah, this seems great. Money's low, no ice. Let's just get that. And we have the... Oh, nice.
Alright, I think that's probably where we'll call it. Just draw once more.
Yeah, I think this has been a good turn.
This has been a solid turn. Okay.
Do we have enough money to go trash whatever that is?
I mean, we can just run. Like, what are they going to run?
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking if that's a Rashida, then it'd be good to trash, but...
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Boo.
Oh, nice, nice.
Boo.
Good for them.
This is my own build. I think Beckett was on the 2 RDI build that Alex White had published. And he was also on Amina, not on Angolos. And he was on Amina, Amakua, and Bankrolls, which I don't have.
His list looks really cool.
I just don't like leaning hard on Amina. I tried playing that build, and it's got a little strength, and then sometimes you also don't find the spec order, and you just can't break code gates, and it becomes a very serious problem.
Yeah. So this turn we're pretty committed to running 3 times, but it's not as if they can... Oh yeah, this should be easy.
So let's check to see if that's an agenda. It is. So
Alright, you want to go get it?
We can go get it, yeah. Let's put that down, make it a little cheaper, long term.
Well, the downside of doing that is that now we can't make 3 runs, and so they'll be able to.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, we already did it.
Yeah. I guess really we didn't need to go get it because it's not advanced, but I like the play at the time. Also, Arc Lockdown is going to tax them 1 credit.
Ngolo's so good, net jogging. Don't hate on Ngolo. I love it. Did they leave? What's happening here?
I mean, why would you leave? You put Arc Lockdown in your deck, and you can Arc Lockdown a cool thing. Like, this is what you spent your 2 influence for.
Ah, yeah.
Ah, nice.
So we'll prevent a net damage. We can only prevent 1 here.
That's fine.
Because,
we also want to steal the agenda. And let's just draw up.
Yep.
Yeah. I like it.
So we are almost certainly going to get Arc Lockdown here.
Yeah. Which puts them in a bit of an awkward position, because HQ's wide open. Oh, they're not going to Arc Lockdown us. That's great.
So let's just draw so we can eat a snare and go into HQ.
That sounds wonderful.
Because any hit now ends the game for us.
Yeah, which is great. Yeah, and if they can, I think them sneaking out the last House of Knives over there is fine. Like,
oh, if that's a Philotic, we die.
Oh, that's a shame. Good point.
Did we lose? No, looks like it's a 5-3.
Oh,
okay.
That's a problem for them instead. Well, they might have Ben Musashi here.
Yeah.
How much is Ben Musashi to res?
Maybe 2?
Yeah.
Can we get? I don't think we can get it with the money that we have, though.
But if we draw,
if we draw 3 times and go get it.
So if we draw, take a credit, we can get in, prevent the net damage from Caldera, steal the agenda. If it's an Obokata, if it's a fetal AI, we can get it if we. Yeah. So if we draw once, take 2 credits and run, we put them in a situation where either. So the worst case would be we put them in a situation where if it's a Ben Musashi and they res it, they can't score out an Obokata, and next turn we'll drip for 2 credits and we'll be in okay shape to take it. All
right, so it was draw once.
Draw once, take 2 credits. Oh, let's do that. That seems way better. Great. I guess cards do stuff besides just and let's just draw again.
Yeah.
Interesting that cards do something besides get lost.
Heart, yeah. Our opponent was just like Heart of the Cards moment, eh?
Yeah. Sometimes you draw cards for one purpose and then something else happens. Well, yeah. So now we're in even better shape because we can draw. We could even draw 2 more times to steal an Obokata through Ben Musashi, or draw 1 more time to do that.
Yeah, let's just go take a look, right?
Yeah.
Yep, there's old Benny. And we'll prevent the Amakua damage. Or not Amakua, Kakugo.
Yeah. Now, if this is a June bug, that's going to be a fun joke. But resing that Ben Musashi is, I would consider it a towel. That's an agenda in there. Alright, we did it!
Good game.
Nice.
Nice.
And we did it the hard way. We took our score area is 2 avocados and a fetal.
Yeah, so we worked hard for the money. But we got there.
Yeah. Fetal being back is kind of fun. It doesn't really go in a lot of decks that I play, but I'm happy for people who like Spiky Piranha.
Shout out to Mike Dunnick, who is...
Oh, I'm sure he's over the moon, right?
The greatest devotee of Spiky...
Spiky Jinteki.
Spiky PE.
Yeah. Nice.
Right.
Well, I'm excited to see what Arcade is got cooked up for later.
So yeah, while we're waiting, so I'm thinking about potential changes on the horizon. I'm thinking about cutting one in Bezzle and one career fair for 2 inside jobs, or an inside job and a spearfishing.
Yeah, that's fun. I think being able to, like, as Leela, you have some anti-rush protection anyway, just because they need to chill, or you're gonna wreck them. But yeah, I think that's not bad. I guess you could also cut. Is the Kadi important? I guess probably.
It becomes important if I'm like up against like things like
Grindy
next.
Breaker. Yeah.
Where I just don't have the ability to run early at all.
Right. Or if they're like, hey, here's a surveyor, and a Satyr Adaptive Barrier, and then I just also put 2 rhymes on this deck.
I really love Embezzle, though. Embezzle's such a power card right now, because...
Ooh, Acme.
This is a really good opening hand.
This is a really good opening hand. So do you drop the Paragon turn one here? It's a little risky.
I think it depends on whether or not they play an economy card or not.
Right. That makes sense.
If they don't play an economy card, I'd say we could take that risk. If they do, I don't think we can.
Yeah, because Acme will sometimes play high-profile targets. So unlike a lot of yellow decks.
Okay, so I would say that we can play it because they only put down an ice and click for a credit.
I like it. Yeah, because we could Paragon, Dirty Launcher, and even credit crowdfunding, and then we're like pretty good.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
I don't know if clicking for credit when you have such a dynamic opening hand is necessarily good, but well, and Paragon will give us credit. That's kind of nice. So,
all right.
Are we on? And one of the nice things for us is that we are not on Amakua, correct?
No, I think Amakua is a huge liability right now in any deck that wants to run a lot.
Yeah, and one of the things with Acme is that they are absolutely 1000% on IP block. That card is incredible for them.
Yeah, and a card that gives us a tag is nightmarish against Acme because it means that their identity ability is always on.
Yeah, they can stack in a server that's IP block data or data ward. That's
right, and they're not supposed to be able to do that. It's not supposed to be that easy for them.
Yeah.
All right, so let's draw. Let's draw again. Oh, perfect. Let's get Earthrise down and sec testing.
Yeah, I like that we have the sec testing because puts a lot of pressure on them to put an ice on archives.
Well, the sec testing is specifically an addition for everybody in red who's playing one Breach Dome as a way of shutting off archive runs, right?
Yeah, but it's really good here. You could trash the crowdfunding.
Is that a good play?
It gives you a credit, and then you can just go get it back.
Yeah,
it takes 2 credits from them. Maybe it's not a good play. Maybe that's too cute.
All right. So let's go archives. Let's Dirty Laundry archives. Oh, look at that. Crim value. All we need now is the data sucker.
That's pretty good. We don't
No.
specifically need that, but we're gonna use it eventually.
We'll use it. It's never a card that I'm sad to see, right?
Yeah.
And then last click, we'll just put down the other crowdfunding, so we'll have those crowdfundings.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I really like Criminal's got the tools right now, right? What are you?
Oh yeah.
What have you been playing?
So I've been playing just the last few days. I've been playing a lot of Freedom with crowdfunding Freedom, a deck that Rob built, and it is a delight.
Yeah, I mean, we have featured that deck a couple of times. I have a hard time piloting it, but it is a strong deck.
Yeah, I mean, I think crowdfunding is just a real delight if you're the runner. You get to run so often, and that is really fun. Finding the Angolo is really nice because we are now safe.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, so we're now safe from getting beaten by a universal connectivity fee for the most part, yep. Which is a real big deal. Maybe, what do you want to do this turn?
So I think let's talk through our lines real quick. I think we could put down Angolo and try to diversion of funds.
Yeah.
We could put down more drip and get prepped, but then we take the risk that maybe next turn is when the double ice comes down. We can drop the Angolo and try to poke archives to get some money wasted on archives, but then, depending on what's res, we may lose the ability to diversified or diversion of funds HQ.
I like the idea of putting down the Angolo and just putting out a career fair daily cast so that we're ready next turn. We could even put down the
turning wheel as well.
Turning wheel as well, yeah.
And then I'll just click for a credit.
Yeah. The nice thing about this is that it puts us in pretty good shape to. Ooh, they're gonna get us.
No, they're not. What would be funny is if they followed that with an arc lockdown.
Yeah, that would be pretty sick.
So I think we're going to try to diversify here, or diversion of funds here.
Yeah, I like that. Now this could be a data ward, which would be annoying. Oh, it's just one of those. So we can ooh, expensive, but fine.
Yeah, it's not the worst. So the nice thing, though, is we know we can break that with the other breaker that we have.
Yeah, I think you spent one more to break than you needed to.
Okay. Now, we're not going to be able to get crowdfundings back this turn.
Probably not. It's probably a little reckless to just go run archives.
But we can get Corroder down.
Yeah, and maybe draw a card. Yeah.
Because we know that that's the Bezzle, which is super powerful in this matchup.
Yeah. What do you name with Bezzle against
I would say Operation, right?
I think so. Yeah, you can also name Ice.
That's probably that's probably a Chrysium, right?
Yeah. Yeah, probably a Chrysium.
So let's poke archives, see what's there.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I mean, theoretically, they can play like Henry James or something like that. But
ugh.
Whoa! Sick.
All right, so we're gonna take a tag. I'll break it. Yeah, I know how it works.
Yeah, I mean, understandable for our opponent. They face plenty of people who don't do that with Sauce, and I'm sure they're pretty annoyed. We did it.
Yeah, we don't need that right now. Do we try to poke R&D? Probably not, right?
Yeah, probably not. I don't think there's a need to. We just
gotta get rid of that.
Yeah, I mean, one of the nice things is that they're. I mean, I think they're quite correctly, protecting their centrals right now. but they haven't really been able to do anything in terms of advancing their own win condition.
I think that's
Um,
fair. So what do we think the next turn looks like? Do we think we're doing like a draw and setup turn?
we could. I guess the other option would be just to run R&D first click and see what happens.
Yeah, we could do that. Just
Um,
keep this trend of us forcing them to spend money going.
yeah. Oof.
Oof.
We probably don't break here, right? We just
Yeah,
pay
we
three.
just pay the 3 and jack out.
Yeah.
But we got a decent amount of money off of them, which feels
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, they're only at 10, and they had a lot of money. So I guess given that that's probably a... Ooh, what are they doing?
I don't know, but I think we're probably going to check that.
Oh, yeah.
So
We can even make it the whatchamacallit server.
Yep. So we're gonna get 2 runs out of this.
Yeah. 3 if it's an asset.
Yeah, if it's a Rashida, we're gonna go in. Oh yeah. Perfect.
Why? Yeah, this seems like a
Unwise choice.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. You just forget like what the stakes are of open servers. And now, yeah, I like that. And just ditch the paradigm. That's good. It's easy to just like slip against these criminal decks. This deck feels a lot like, in that way, like a sort of core set criminal deck where you're like, I could not let bank jobs happen.
Right. But this is what I like about this type of Leela is I'm just taking money from a Glacier deck and we're just still trending upwards money-wise. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. We could poke HQ. It's pretty expensive, so I'm not really inclined to.
Let's draw.
Okay.
Let's draw again.
Are those special orders nonsense now?
One of them is. So, right now I have 3 special orders and 3 Paragons, which a lot of decks only run 2 Paragons, but again, I've been having issues where I haven't found it when I've needed it, so I switched to 3.
I like it. Cool.
We have a lot of cards, so
we can afford to put down an expensive thing. Like we just want to drop an R&D interface.
Yeah, and then we can get rid of 1 special order, and that was the wrong card. Nah, I mean,
yeah.
Click the wrong card.
I don't think we trash our things here. Well, we could trash That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's not as huge of a swing for him.
Yeah.
Alright. Man, so do we want to try to get through it? There has to be agendas in HQ, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I like the idea of running HQ.
Do we want to go get nanotech first, or do we want to just lean on Golo?
Maybe we should get ready to run HQ next turn.
Well, here, I would really like to find Kadi. Kadi is a great.
Yeah, Kadi would be great in this matchup where we're just kind of like, look, you do something, because they're not pressuring us at all. So this is all fine. Like our crowdfundings are ticking down. We're drawing through our deck. We're clicking credits. Like we're just making it so that when they do something, then we're in good shape. Some of the weird things they could have are like Hydra, and we have some good, like Angola is pretty good against Hydra. I mean, it's not cheap, but that's pretty nice. Like I don't know what that other ice is. It could just be UCF.
Which again,
which is fine. It'll cost us 3 to get through.
Right.
And use up our Angolo thing. But that's fine. Yeah, I like their plan of just making all the centrals tough here, but goodness, like
eventually they're gonna have to try to win the game, right?
Yeah, another thing we could do is we could
do you want to try to run R&D to bounce stuff?
Well, I'm just wondering if we could run archives to bounce stuff. But there could be a QPM in there. So maybe that's not worth it. I feel like HQ's got to be pretty stacked, right?
Oh, pre-resing a baddie. What could that?
Oh, okay. Oh, exciting.
Is that probably for Hydra?
Oh, that's probably for UCF. Yeah, because they can baddie a universal connectivity fee.
All right, R&D. R&D it is.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, let's just go R&D.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll pay the 3. We'll pay our blood money, and then we're gonna access 3 cards.
One more to break. It's 4 routines.
Oh yeah.
Because that ice is incredible. And did we pay the 3? We did pay the 3. Nice.
No dice.
Rats. Maybe let's just money up?
I mean, as you have already mentioned, we don't have a strong motivation.
Yeah, you do something.
To do anything.
Yeah, because that baddie res makes me feel like that's a UCF, and I don't want to deal with the UCF.
What do we think that is? Do we think that's a ghost branch? Oh no, it's an NGO.
Yeah. I think it's an NGO. Oh, well, we could just... Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
Do we just want to money up it? What?
How many cards do we have left in our deck? I'm just wondering if it's worthwhile to draw for Kadi.
15.
Well, let's draw a card. Why not?
Let's just get prepped.
Yeah.
I mean,
I do like the idea of baddie UCF because you got or baddie Acme because you got some really scary subroutines. So it's a pretty cool idea. It's a little clumsy in terms of the timing structure. You have to really, study the timing structure before you play that deck because it has some weird interactions. For instance, you can't res baddie during an encounter with an ice. But it's a good deck.
I would really treasure it if we could find Kadi.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's not worth drawing. Well, I don't know. I mean, we're not doing anything else, and I guess every draw we make is us not clicking for a credit. We want to have enough money that when we run, we can detag from a hard-hitting news, because we certainly can't beat the trace. I don't think we need Caldera.
I'm gonna keep it just in case it is Baddie Hydra. Just in case it is Baddie Hydra.
Baddie Hydra doesn't do anything. Just hits us for 3. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, so I think they're at this point they've got to have like a bunch of agendas in hand. Though they've probably cycled some through archives, which is a fun trick. But like they have to, at some point they're going to be obligated to do something.
Part of me kind of wants to just labor rights for our crowdfundings.
That's not horrible.
So we can just cycle through them again.
Yeah, I mean, they're like just like some semi-easy marks, but they're good.
Or even just the sure gambles.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate that.
But yeah, I mean, the motivation here is for them. It's not for us.
Yeah. I mean, so they have a gigantic pile of credits right now, which means that they can probably hard-hitting news us and, with pretty reasonable tempo, which is a little scary, but they're on 0 points, so whatever. Like,
what are they doing?
Did they preemptive the wrong cards?
I think they preemptive click too.
Okay. I think they preempted the wrong cards, maybe.
No, I think...
Yeah, because they drew Hedge Fund and Um,
Older.
and preemptive last time, but whatever. Um, yeah, they've been able to play 2 preemptives with a pretty stacked archive, so we don't totally know where the agendas are, but like,
I feel like
interesting.
I feel like it's HQ.
Yeah, I mean, those are good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have the need to do anything. Like, we are not being threatened at all.
Yeah. I think the one thing that we're missing is Kadi. Yeah, if we had her, this would be a completely different game. But I mean, it's a one of in the deck, so certainly something you can't count on. And our credit total is nice, but could be better. How many cards do they have left in their deck? 25. Is that what that says? That's a lot, actually. So we could run that server.
Just to see what gets rezzed.
Yeah, if it's a IP block or a
I mean, if nothing else, I'd kind of like the information before we have to run it.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I like what you're saying.
We might have to just try to.
They can just drag those cards back. They don't need to undo turn.
So let's poke server 3.
Yeah, why not? With the security testing there, it's probably not going to be. Oh, a data raven.
Yeah, we'll jack out.
Yeah, no thanks. So now we need to be a little bit more worried because they have a remote server. They might do something with it.
I mean, we might have to try to bully our way into HQ, and just
that's true.
Hope we can win rock paper scissors. That's the other reason I'd like to have Katie down, because I'd like to have a big pile of credits so that if we lose that side game, we're not boned. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play labor rights.
I like it.
All right, we don't hit it. I'm gonna get some cash cards back.
I like it.
Man, we cannot get Kadi. Kadi's gonna be like the last card in our deck.
Yeah, unfortunate. I mean, I think like we don't need to. Like we're locking this remote. Okay, like they can't. We have 27 credits. That's pretty good. Also, it's awkward that that Data Raven is innermost. That's really not where you want it as an Acme deck.
I mean, okay, like, I understand we're playing a casual game, but at a certain point, you have to, like, not undo your whole turn every single time.
Yeah, true. I mean, also, I think one of the things with undo click and undo turn that I really like is that they're very useful. They can fix anything, but one of the downsides of them is I think they're not always the quickest tool to use. Like, you know, if you install a card on HQ you didn't want to, you can just drag it into your. You can just drag it back. It's fine. I wonder what their agenda suite is. The Thoth makes me think that they're on some QPMs.
Alright, so let's see what that upgrade is.
Yeah, I like that.
Old Hollywood grid.
Cool. And how many times have they advanced that?
1. All right,
Now, if we just want to cash in that for money, we could. The other falsified and guess agenda. Do we want to contest this?
We can't contest it, right?
I mean, we could run in, trash the thing.
We'd have too many tags.
And detag. We'd have 1, right?
Well, here, let's see what agenda it is. Because if it's a 5-3, then we know we can go back in for it next turn.
I like that, yeah.
Because what if this is like an NGO front? Okay, it's just an Explodapalooza.
Oh, they'd get to fire at choice. That's funny. Do we just let them have it?
I think we just let them have that one.
All right, you want to draw?
Sure. Everybody's rich.
Yeah. Now that UCF baddie thing is really good, huh? I guess another line we could have done, which would be pretty expensive, is run R&D. So it's probably a...
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to bounce the HQ ice, and now we can go in and clear the baddie.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, I really like that.
And we know that there has to be some number of additional agendas in HQ, or if they're not in HQ, then we check archives, right?
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right. So let's go into HQ.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
I have to wonder if they're gonna baddie us here.
Yeah, that's fine.
But that's fine. We can just go back in.
Yeah, they can baddie us. If they baddie us for a tag, the trace is going to be like not worth their time to boost.
Right.
And if they baddie us to end the run, like, who cares?
They're thinking about it because they know it's just gonna die if they don't.
Yeah. Oh no, you definitely baddie here, right?
Yeah. But I'm just saying. I think
during the encounter.
I think they're thinking about whether or not it's more impactful for them to do the trace or the end the run, and it's of course the end the run. I'm just gonna do 0.
So, yeah. I think you do you end the run? Yeah, end the run. That's better.
But the nice thing is that gives us a turning wheel counter.
True. Yeah, and maybe it's good to access 2 here.
I would say it's 100% good to access 2 here.
Yeah.
We'll get a sense for whether or not, if there's no agendas, we can embezzle, right?
Yeah, definitely.
No, I would not like to add Katie Jones to the bottom of the
Welcome to the party, our friend.
Degree mill.
Nice.
Alright, I think we go in and we try to hit ops with embezzle to see if we can get a punitive out of their hand.
I like that.
And then we draw as our last click.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm a little skeptical around punitive, but I think you're right to play around it, given that, like, what else do we lose to? We can even embezzle twice if, like...
No, because then if we happen to miss them, then we're just dead.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
Because then they can kill us with 1. They can't hit us with 2.
Right.
Okay, so we'll just draw up last click to be safe.
Well, we took 6, so...
Oh, no, we're dead anyway, you're right.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I'm sorry, I forgot we took 6 in one go.
Yeah. No worries. I mean, I think I would be surprised if they were on punitive. Their agenda suite doesn't look like a great punitive agenda suite.
Right.
Like, who plays Explodapalooza in punitive deck? I mean, you could, right? It gives you $5 to do a double neural EMP on them.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, thanks, Ratsuka. I just made this background this morning.
Alright.
This is a perfect example, though, of how just, like, armoring up as the corp isn't always the best plan.
Yeah.
So I don't think with this agenda suite that they're likely to be on Kitty Cats, so I would like to check archives.
Oh, yeah. And also, if they are on Kitty Cats, like, what's fun.
And I actually think it's cheaper to break with Angolo, right?
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
Well, actually, let's take a look. So, we're going to take the tag.
Yeah, I think it costs 10 zillion to break. It'll cost 6, 7, 8 with.
Yeah, it's bad. So we'll do it this way.
Yeah, it's just slightly more efficient, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
6 versus 8.
And the neat thing is if there is even one agenda in here, we win.
That is neat.
Oh, there is a QPM, but there's also an SSL. So we
nice. That's great. That was rough for them. Yeah, I think they probably ditched that SSL before we took 6 points out of their hand, which is understandable.
So I think one of the interesting things here is they they were flooded, but they made the choice to say, I don't want you to have crowdfunding. And because they did that, they lost their ability to rush out behind their good ice.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they took their early ice to Armor HQ. Yeah. Or to Armor Centrals, which is a good choice. But they could have left, put the Thoth on R&D and left the data ward for the remote. You know what I'm saying? And just tried to jam behind that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and Russell in the comments in the game pointing out that they could have played around the Leela ability a little bit better.
So they still would have had access to the UCF.
Yeah, they didn't need to install advance. They didn't need to install advance and then the next turn advance like you usually do with a board 2. There, they could also double install 2 CFs there. That would have been fun.
Yeah, it's not like they didn't have the money for it.
Right, exactly. There's a lot of strategies that open up to you when you have 50 credits that aren't necessarily always the thing. Ooh, fun.
This is a good hand.
Yeah, this hand's really good. I imagine we don't wait to trigger the... I guess, so one thing I'm thinking is, like, we could wait to play the Dirty Laundry until we put the sec testing down for, like, efficiency's sake or whatever. I don't know if that's actually correct.
I don't think... let's run R&D.
Yeah. Yeah, I think especially since we're going to run anyway. That's great. And we're not really great on money in terms of installing an Angolo and challenging the remote and not getting hard-hitting news.
That's the border control. That's the border control anyway. That just went down.
Yeah. But it's really nice that we have that special order so that we're probably not... there's a lot of ways we can lose this game, but we're probably not going to lose because we got rushed out.
Right. We just need to make sure that we're accelerating our money.
Yeah. That special order is paired with those 2 diversions is really nice.
All right, so that's probably an Atlas. Do we want to go get Ngolo and then...
diversion them?
Diversion them?
Yeah, I do want to do that. Yeah, it'll hurt if that's an Atlas, but I think this is... Like, we don't want him to have that many points. I guess it would also hurt if that's an NGO front. Not hurt, but it'd be annoying.
Perfect.
Yeah. And we certainly don't like to see that, but...
Let's go in here. Let's go in here. Okay, let's check R&D since they're likely not to be able to res the ice.
Think about how that turn would have gone if we were freedom, though.
Then let's hit archives.
Yeah, I like it.
And we get our crowdfunding back.
Hey, we did it.
We did do it.
Yeah, 2 Atlas counters is very, very scary, so we should be intimidated, but...
We should be intimidated, but we're also at 17 credits.
Yeah, they probably have to burn one to just get it too big to fail or something? Or, like, they're just never... Their deck is, like, not online for, like, 10 years.
Then they've already used 1. They're probably playing 2 or 3.
Oh, yeah.
Do we think that's the Mausolus? Well, that's definitely an NGO front. I think we are going to poke the remote to see if we get the pop and border control res.
Why would they do that though?
Because then we can diversion.
No, but
funds.
they would. But why would you res there?
Well,
Like
we still have to force the NGO front pop.
Yeah, I know, but we can force the NGO pop with a central run, I think.
All right, so let's just do that then.
Because they have no pressure to actually res this.
Oh, I didn't mean to click that. The overlay was a little fast. This is probably a Mausolus, right?
Yeah.
Hey, look. We didn't even have to play diversion of funds.
Yeah, they diverted their own funds into that Mausolus.
Isn't that nice?
That was nice.
Oh, God, that feels great. Now, here I'm actually going to pick up the border control, because then, if they want to put it back down, it costs them money.
Yeah, and I assume we take a tag and detag now?
Yeah, because we can't afford to, lose nanotech.
Yeah, I absolutely love, I think maybe putting on the hotel would have been is a little reckless, because they have the eco warfare. They can go get too big to fail.
I don't think they don't have enough clicks to put us in like complete hell.
Yeah. I mean, we'll be okay. But I think going down to going down -4 credits is a risk we didn't need to take.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, but one thing about that is that I think we're in a position where we're sort of pressuring them to use those Atlas tokens on something besides them winning the game.
Which is
like
great.
Like every time you get.
So they did the too big to fail. They went in for it.
Okay.
So
we can. I think probably the thing to do is.
I'm just going to hit archives and then clear 3 tags.
Or that's one option.
Or do we want a diversion of funds?
We could. I don't know if that's the right thing. Oh, we shouldn't do that, right? Because then they can kill us with credit high profile target.
Can they? Yeah.
So let's not do that. Let's just be good. We'll remove tag, take a credit, remove tag.
Well, we're not going to take a credit. We're going to go like this. I'm sorry. I just got confused in my brain. Like, I just had like a brain short out. We're going to run archives.
Okay.
And then remove tag.
Remove tag. Another one? Yeah, now... Yeah, and if they want to high profile... Or if they want to hard-hitting news us again, we might be in trouble, but...
That would be... I mean, it's...
I mean, they atlas for the first one. So
right, it is like, of course possible, but I'd say it's pretty unlikely that they're going to draw into another one. They're clicking like they might have gotten it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice. Okay, so I think we just click for 2 credits and diversified here. Or diversion of funds here.
Why don't we take a turn off? Get our cast down and, like...
Coward.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're winning this game.
I do want to do that next turn, though.
Oh yeah, it seems great. I'm into it. Shout out to Mausolus for being pretty annoying here.
Boo! Boo!
How do they know that we like to run? That's fine.
All right. I think we can start building Katie money here, actually, since HQ's been locked off.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I like that. The other option would be run archives, run somewhere else, get crowdfunding back.
We only have one crowdfunding, though.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm comfortable taking a peaceful turn here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally. And that cast is ticking down, and so that's nice.
Yeah.
We're discarding the Caldera so that when they res the Chiashi on us, we'll justifiably get owned.
Right, and they've already gone through two too big to fails.
Yeah, and which is also amazing. Ooh.
Yeah, let's just keep setting up.
Yeah, maybe next turn we do a little double.
Oh, this feels great.
What?
I actually want to bounce the HQ ice.
Yeah.
Because then if they want to put it back down, they got to spend a little bit of extra money.
They are very bad.
They are quite bad. Now,
should we diversion them?
We could.
I guess
Do we take the money off of Cotty first?
Yes.
All right. Let's see what's there.
I guess it could be a border control. That's fine, right? I mean, they can just... Oh. Alright, no thanks, right?
Yeah, we'll check out. How
about R&D?
Yeah, let's poke R&D. I kind of hope we don't hit an agenda here.
Yeah, though taking 2 meat is fine.
Oh, we'll trash that for free, though.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, yeah, that was free. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think with this 3 bad pub, we definitely want to make at least 1 run a turn.
Okay. So...
I kind of like running R&D to maybe just bounce that stupid thing they have.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Like even seeing 2?
Yeah, let's see 2. Whoredom. Archer.
Yeesh. Do we want to... What do we want to do now? Do we want to run server 1?
I want to run archives.
Okay.
Because if they res to stop us from getting money, that's just good.
Yeah.
Do we want to run this remote and try to clear out a Prysec now?
Yeah, I like that.
Let's see what gets resed. It's going to be the border control.
Yeah, and that's fine. I guess the one downside of that is that we need to probably jack out after that because we're using the Angolo.
Yeah, but we're going to get to Angolo change it for... We're breaking it for 1.
Yeah, and then we'll just jack out?
Yeah, we'll jack out.
And then do we want
Actually, I don't even have to break the end of the run.
Why not?
Because we're just jacking out anyway.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
So that was free.
Yeah. Now we could run archives or R&D to try and get a crowdfunding back. If we would, that would be really bad if they have an archer or something. Archives probably doesn't have an archer on it.
Yeah, let's check it. What's the worst that could happen? We have labor rights.
I just told you what the worst that could happen is.
That's why I said we have
labor. Yeah, totally. Now, I guess it... Okay. Alright. They are extremely bad people.
Alright, so here's what I think we're going to do this turn. We're going to run HQ.
Oh, I like this.
We're going to jack out. And then let's check R&D.
Yeah, I like that line a lot. Yeah, the fact that we can farm turning wheel counters off of...
So that is an archer, and there's a border control behind it. So
you want to just get 2 more tokens off of HQ?
I do.
Because I think the nice thing about this line is that if we just farm up a lot of turning wheel counters, it means that when they try anything on the remote, we can go hit R&D and say, get that bag out of there.
So that's the archer.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a problem.
Yeah, do you want to just farm 3 counters and go look at R&D?
I do.
Cool.
Oh, no, sorry. I mean, that works too.
Yeah, we should...
And then let's go R&D. What is this ice that they're not rezzing? Like an Enigma, maybe?
Yeah.
Probably like an Enigma. Hard-hitting news. Prysec, trash. Man, we can't hit shit.
Yeah. Oof. Okay, that's fine. We could put the nanotech down and go for this.
I don't think we can because we can't get in twice.
Yeah, but if we get them to... Yeah, that's probably true. So if that's... So they're on 4, though, so that's a little... Because if we put the... We can probably get in twice, right?
I don't think we can because of the... They probably have another border control.
Hmm.
I think this is our out, unfortunately. I think we didn't focus enough on expanding our board state early.
Yeah. But I don't think we're seeing fresh cards here.
We're seeing a fresh card.
Oh, we are?
But it's just another price hike. Okay, I think we lost this one.
Yeah, that's a shame. Well played by them.
So that's, what, 2 in 1?
I think so.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, they did a really good job. I think probably what we should have done is, rather than going for... I mean, I think they definitely baited us with the NGO really well. But what we could have done is...
Hang on one second. Igor, this is not a core experience. We're just playing Leela. And hey, Pink Warrior, how's it going?
We could have just been farming off the turning wheel every turn, and just so that it's like, hey, we have 12 counters on here. Or
we also could have pushed on the remote just to force them to sack the agenda.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's true, yeah. Oh, yeah, because if we have a nanotech down, or even if we don't, they can't stop us without getting rid of a hostile, and then they're only on 6 points. Oh, that would have been a good out, too. Ooh, Pana. We've seen a nice diversity of archetypes here.
I don't like this hand.
Yeah, it's pretty C-, isn't it?
That's pretty okay.
Yeah, it's just got a bunch of cards that give you money. Hard to be mad at that.
Now, it's also worth noting in that matchup that Inside Job would have helped us a couple of times.
Yeah. Ooh, that's an interesting start.
I'm going to save all of our drawing for next turn. So
yeah, that sounds great.
Minimize their ability.
Yeah. If
now
they want to kill us,
we've got the spec order, so we are threatening.
Bold.
I mean, I'll check it.
Love it. I'm excited for us to die to a June bug. Oh, I like them icing archives here. I feel like that's pretty proactive. We haven't actually put down anything that says, "Hey, we like to run centrals," but
they can be reasonably sure that that's true.
Yeah. I think that's really good because I think your opponent only ice archives reactively, and it's a pretty good play on their part to be like, "Look, I've seen Anarchs before. I know the deal."
Okay, so I think we're gonna go check that.
Yeah, do you want to get a special order, Angola?
Yeah.
I love this. I don't think our hand has anything that important.
It's probably an oboe.
Oh, good point. So we could jack out, but that might be too risky, right? Like, we would just die to a lot of things if we draw a card and run back in.
Well, so we don't have enough clicks to run back in.
Yeah, oh, you're right. So maybe let's just go check out R&D?
Yeah, we're going to check out R&D and see if we can just bounce it back to hand.
Yeah, I love that. Oof, that would be so painful for them.
Because I don't think they would have res that if that's anything besides...
Oh, you would res that if that's an NGO. I mean, you have enough bucks. I think...
Uh-oh.
Ooh, uh-oh. Spin them around. Oh, it's just 3. Alright, we don't even need to break.
I mean, it's just keeps the bookkeeping simple.
Yeah. That's fine.
It was an NGO. Definitely didn't want to lose a card.
No.
Just to interact with an NGO.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I thought that was an Obokata, but and I'm sure they would have preferred it to be. But 8 credits ain't bad. Oh, hey, cool.
Yeah, that feels great. Let's just do that.
Yeah, I'd like to get the turning wheel down when we can.
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be helpful against them in terms of bouncing annoying. Another ice on archives. That's fascinating.
They have a lot of money. All these corps are so rich. Corps complaining all the time about how they don't have any money. Yeah, let's just do the Leela sit back and be an asshole thing.
Ooh.
I mean, okay.
That seems well. I think
that was an accidental. Yeah.
Oh no. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a big secret.
Yeah, it's probably Jahim on HQ.
Yeah, no, I don't think.
Yeah, thankfully, JNet will not allow you to do such things.
Yeah, JNet won't allow you to get a DQ.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm feeling great about how this is going right here. Like, we're just getting.
Well, I think the other thing here is that unlike that last game when we were both just sitting back and not doing anything, we have Kadi, so we're clicking for 3 every turn.
Yeah, so
we do need to click infinitely before it technically is for 3, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's one of those that never actually reaches 3 scenarios.
Oh, you can't play that Star City.
It's the worst city in my opinion.
Yeah.
I feel good about most of these cards that we have in our hand right now.
Oh yeah.
What do we think that is? Do we think that's a Chrysium on HQ? It feels like it's a Chrysium, right?
Yeah. I don't. So the other thing, unlike our last opponent, they are actually pushing. They're building their servers. They're not quite just sitting back.
So that's a bacterial programming. So they're trying to kill us.
Oh, what a great thing for us to know about.
So I think we're going
store and take next turn.
Yeah. Do we want to try to get in here and then embezzle for punitive?
Oh, we could. Do you want to just run?
Yeah, let's run HQ and see what's there. Let's test the waters a little bit.
Yeah, I think with the Angolo, we're not going to die. This is expensive.
I mean, it's not actually the worst. It's 7.
Well, 7's the worst because it means we can't trash a Chrysium. Like that Chrysium.
But we know it's there.
Yeah. Nice. What did we access again?
Archive memories.
Archive memories. Ooh, nice. That also really reads like a
Okay, so
we could. Ugh. Well, I guess we can't run through the Anansi twice. Dang. What should we do?
So I think we got to clear the Chrysium.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to take cash. And then I think we just got to draw. And then we got to get ready to embezzle next turn.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
What do you think?
I like that. Ooh, this is awkward that they've put another ice there. We haven't seen any ice in their hand, right? We just ran into that same Archive Memories.
Yeah.
Oof, we could.
I think we should poke the remote.
Okay.
I want to see if we can get a big ice res.
Yeah, that sounds good. Well, we did it.
Yeah. I just want to kind of bring them back down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we'll jack out.
All right. Well,
put some Katie money down.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll put. Yeah.
I mean, it stinks, but we got it. We got to get it down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right.
This is tough.
Yeah. I guess they get to do their big thing before we decide what to bounce. So they're probably not drawing any cards here. The one nice thing is that with just one data sucker, we can break the archive or the remote Anansi.
Well,
for
remember
3.
that there is a Cyberdex in play.
Oh, good point. Well,
hey Thomas.
As long as we. Powerful.
Okay.
Do you want to...
So we can try to embezzle.
We can. We need to take Katie's money, click for credit, embezzle? Right?
Yeah. Oh shit, no, because again, the Cyberdex.
Oh no, why? What? No, because we can break with Angola.
Oh right, yeah.
I mean, if they play the Cyberdex, then we. This is great because we got them to use the Cyberdex. I mean, the Cyberdex wasn't a huge problem, but like that was just like a little thing that they had, and now they don't have it.
Yeah, we're gonna say operation. There is an SSL endorsement in there.
Good to know. Yeah, getting 4 credits off of that is very big. We kind of desperately needed that. So that's almost assuredly the
SSL that we saw.
SSL. Yeah. We could. Not really a great econ event to.
I kind of want to see if we can draw into it. There it is.
All right, so we need to. Oh, we don't have enough money, do we?
Oh shit.
Well, do we with
I fucked up. I thought 7 was the magic number. Was it not?
It is, but it is 8 is the magic number if you want to play the embezzle. We can just money with Kadi if we want.
Nah, I mean, I kind of want...
Oh, yeah, those are great. Let's get them. Those are good pals. Nice. There. And I think here... yeah, we're in real rough shape. They've done a really good job of simultaneously protecting their centrals while also making things threatening on the remote. Like they have a... Oh! That 4th ice on the remote is really nice for us. Because now Tech gets through for a lot less. So we can take a credit and embezzle? Oh, nice. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, we're going to do ops again. Yeah, we can definitely...
Nice.
I guess
a
just...
nicely groomed hand. We can click Kadi. As long as we do it again, it's slightly more efficient than clicking for credits.
We're having a tough time. We're working very hard.
We sure are. Do we want... Ooh, we don't have money to do anything.
Let's draw. Balder, what are you doing? I don't think we're winning this one.
No.
But we'll see.
I think the way we win... I don't know what their agenda suite is.
Oh no, okay. We definitely don't.
Nice. Yeah, I don't like our chances with them on 7 points. Well played. Yeah, I think they played around our ability really well, and I think their ice placement was really smart. And yeah, they did a good job of making us expend credits by showing us potential threats that we had to deal with. And yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and this can happen with the low agenda density decks versus Leela.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
I mean, I don't feel terrible about this deck. I think it's
no,
good.
I don't think you should. I mean, I think one thing that can be tough when you're tuning a deck is you need to look at losses that your deck takes and not and ask yourself why they happened and not necessarily throw out a deck because you're taking losses. Because sometimes if you're losing a bunch of games, like it's because your deck is lousy and you should not be playing it anymore. But sometimes there's things you can do either with your play or or things the game could have unfolded differently, such that you don't need to throw your deck in the trash. Did you make the cuts we were talking about that you mentioned?
Yeah, I mean, I keep feeling like we have need for inside jobs.
Yeah.
Like there are matches where, especially in conjunction with Ngolo, inside jobs could be very good.
Yeah, isn't inside job better than spearfishing?
I don't know how spearfishing works against non-MTI because people just don't res the inner ice.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I'm not sure how big of a factor MTI is. Yeah, but I think this showed off the power of the deck.
Yeah.
Do you want to play another game?
Yeah, let's do one more. Ow.
Yeah.
This is pretty good.
This is fine. I think.
Water, you need it.
Yeah, what do you think about this hand? It's like.
I mean, we have special order.
Yeah.
We have money.
We'll keep this, right? Yeah. Like, the Dirty Laundry is a little bit less exciting against Smithy, and the Career Fair is a little bit less exciting with no resources in hand. But I think you're fine, yeah. Ooh. So, Turtlebacks, certainly points to a more asset spammy.
Screw it.
I like it. Yeah, they don't. Interesting. The other thing is they only have 2 cards in hand, so how many of them can be iced? Not important. Fascinating. Yeah, I want to just check stuff because I don't want to get got by a Jeeves plus Nisei Mark II.
Or viral weaponization.
Yeah, I don't want to get got by that either.
Blacklist. Lol.
Pretty good. I like that a lot.
Okay.
So I think what we really want to do here is their ice is like a little not that intimidating. If we can money up somehow. I mean, we're not in a great place to explode in money out of nowhere. Because like vanilla is not a very. Ooh, nice. That's kind of them. Did they get us? Aw.
Oh.
Okay.
And there's nothing to bounce.
Yeah, clever. One of the interesting things about this kind of style of multi deck is just getting the ratio of assets and ice down is so. Oh, right, because their things happen first. That's funny. They do get a turtle buck, which is fun. Turtle buck. Wow, that career fair looks great. Yeah, this is just what we need. Just some nice tempo-y acceleration to get going. Now let's get this time. Also, look at this combo between Earthrise Hotel and oh, nice. That's a good card.
I just want to be ready to check something. I don't know.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't think this is something that the Leela deck can really fight very well.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, that's unfortunate.
If we flatline, we flatline.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. This is why it's good to be on Apocalypse right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's also why it's good to be on crowd.
I mean, it would be if they weren't MTI.
Oof, oof, oof. I mean, they can only... they can't stop us from getting 3 successful runs in a turn with as much ice as they have. Like, we're going to get open servers, you know?
I don't know what we do here.
Why don't we put a security testing down for future, and let's just check remotes. Yeah, us not finding crowdfundings is really unfortunate because
we're not punishing them at all.
Yeah, well, I think we just need some better tempo-y econ. What is this? Oh, just a tour guide. It's like that's fine. And I guess the real scary thing is that this is decently likely to be another viral, which sucks. It's a pretty cool include for a tempo-y type Jinteki deck like this. Oof. Yeah, I think I don't know if we're totally boned, but I think where we lost this game was in not being able to establish a quick, a good early econ start, so that we couldn't take care of their board.
I mean, yeah, if we had crowdfundings, we could have that with the assets while slowly dripping credits, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, these styles of builds, the new Anarch console is going to help out with.
Oh, true, yeah. Well, we cleverly played around Philotic, though, at least.
Alright, that's going to do it. Yeah. Everybody, thank you very much for watching. Sanjay, thank you very much for hanging out.
Yeah, love to.
And until we see all of you lovely Netrunner humans again, always be running.
Bye.